Yeah, it's still all about your movement, all about your timing. More so about your credibility. If you can remain relevant. Quarter. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the hood with it though, baby.
Hiphopisreal.com, hit the list of hip
300.
I would love to battle Chess, man.
I've never even heard of that match.
I would love to battle Chess, man. Me and him got mutual respect, bro. He respects what I do. I respect what he does. He's the future, man. He's the future. He's been the future for 3 years. He's the now. He's been the now. He's been the now. Talking like
He's so young doing it though. That's right.
He's so young. Like I say, he's been 17 for 3 years too, bro. I think he's 19 now, right?
18.
I don't think
that's disgusting. I turned 18 8 days ago. Yeah.
Yo,
the potential is crazy.
Babe, I love you, but the amount of girls I would have bagged in high school, if I had why isn't Mike P in science class? Oh, he just beat Tay-Rock on Nome 7. He's gonna be a little late. Oh man.
You thought Chess beat Tay-Rock?
I was too drunk to pay attention.
Okay.
I
celebrated.
At that point, yeah, there was times where like, well, I don't trust anybody's review in the building because I was in the building the whole time and I missed out on a couple battles. At that point, I think I was like getting drinks and just enjoying myself, man. Just talking to people and.
I think the fans give the best recaps. You know, they're really watching.
Yeah, because they're really watching it. Yeah, they're really watching it. I had just told somebody that Av beat Suge 2-1, and then I remembered that I only watched the last 2 rounds. I was like, I just gave a review and I didn't even know what the fuck I was talking about. But nah, man. Yeah, I was hearing Chess and Rock, but at that point I was just inebriated. Like I wasn't really paying attention that much and just soaking up the moment, man. Like Av and Suge was right after I'd stepped off versus Twork, so that was like impossible to pay attention to.
That's that crowd.
But that night, man, that night was so amazing, man. I wish I could go back.
Now go back to you said 1,200 people. How did your first bar that hit? How did that feel to hear that? That's a lot of people.
Oh man, the first thing that hit wasn't even a bar, man. The first thing that hit wasn't even a bar. I compared me and Twork to the movie Get Out, and I had just said like this is kind of like Get Out, and motherfuckers started roaring. In the back of my head, I was like, oh word, this shit about to be crazy. I remember Av did the same thing. Yeah. Av kicked off the battle with Chess, and they started going crazy, and he was like, oh, this is what's gonna be. Oh, this is what it's like. And I felt I've never gotten that much reaction before, so. I've never had 3 full rounds like that where people were reacting. I didn't have one dry spot. There wasn't one moment where I didn't get some type of reaction. But yeah, when that first bar hit, I got 1 bar in the third. That was like the greatest thing I've ever said. I can't even say, but I can't wait. The butterfly punch, man.
And your battle with Twork is the only battle right now that people really can't see everything else.
Which is good, man, because it gets to cook up.
The fans said, what do you think about him saying he won 2-1?
Okay. Yeah.
Him saying he won 2-1?
Him thinking he won 2-1.
Man, we had an interview with Twork, and he said
I thought I beat Av when the battle came. When I got on stage. Nah, listen, man. I talked to Twork. I fuck with Twork, man. I talked to him yesterday, and I thought they were close rounds, man. I thought the first round was close. I thought the second round I clearly took. He just had maybe 2 or 3 lines that just fell completely short, which I thought took away the momentum, which was my advantage was that I ran everything by. Like there was not one thing that didn't get a reaction. So, and I think my material is better than him. As far as the first was very close as far as reaction is, but I took away, there was a few bars that he said were just like very indirect, had really nothing to do with me. It was just kind of like a styling bar, maybe a drug bar or a gun bar that didn't have wasn't directed towards me. Yeah, man. If he feels like he won 2-1, That's cool. I mean, it's really, I haven't seen anybody that said that he won. There's probably a couple people that I've seen maybe Twork 2-1, but nah, man, I thought it was a 3-0. I thought the first was edged, but I thought I was too powerful in the first, too just all over him, man. I thought the second was my weakest round, but still, the second was his, well, besides the third, was his weakest round as far as like in a chance of winning. And I thought the third round was just minus his, even if he didn't slip up. My third round was, you know, kind of crazy. Definitely the best round I've ever put together, best reacted to round I've ever had. So I kind of killed him in the third.
I was gonna say, man, I wanted to start doing like bar breakdowns after the battles, man. If you with it, man, because a lot of times the fans
absolutely
miss a lot of things. Even when I did one with Serious Jones when he battled Jims, and I'm like, damn, you said like, yo, I remember you saying a couple, but like
that's what we were talking.
Certain shit just be, or if you don't understand where the person's mind is, it's even like, because sometimes we'll be over here debating on what a bar means. And you might be like, nah, I didn't even think about what the fuck you made it hotter, or you made it whack, or you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Well, I mean, like I said before, man, there's some battle rappers that their fans do that for them. Yeah. They just break down all their shit in defense. I personally don't get my shit broken down. I'm not that intricate. I don't try to be that crazy. Okay. I'm actually the type that tries to fix those bars when they're like wild over the head. Okay. Because once again, I don't have that fan base that'll put my shit in quotation and go, "Oh, y'all sleeping." But I've always said that my dry spots are spots that they just don't understand. Like when I told Trez, split your shit, ribs to chin. I know an arc. I'm 2 animal. You won't free your way off this boat with a gin assist. That bar is crazy. I know his arc, 2 animals. Free your way off this boat with a gin assist. You can't freestyle your way out of winning the battle if you had Jin's help.
That was hard. Yeah,
it's wild. But that got absolutely no reaction, and I don't see anybody on YouTube like, oh, bro, he said, you know, y'all sleeping, man. Some people just have that fan base, man. Daylight's fucking worse, bro. Fucking battling Daylight, man. They fucking would put his entire round and just go, Daylight 3-0. Yeah. Because he said the flat earth theory and
that was hard though,
like, Mike. Jesus. Oh no, Daylight's fucking, he's great, but I don't have that fan base, so that's fine with me, honestly. I feel like they'll probably do that when me and Twork battle drop. For some shit that didn't hit, they'll probably go, oh, well, it just went over your heads. What about me, man?
Does the energy of the crowd, like, ever, like, affect your performance? Because we were talking to Twork, and he's saying, like, you know, sometimes when he says certain lines,
rookie mistake.
That's why.
Rookie mistake. I don't give a
you got to zone out.
As soon as I end a bar, I start rapping right after I end it. I don't expect, trust me, there's things that you write as an artist that you go, okay, this is fire. It's probably going to get reaction. But I don't write for a reaction. When I was watching that video, I was like, damn, man, I've never even thought about that. I've never rapped like that, where I'm, you know, expecting a reaction or waiting for a reaction. I wouldn't even dare. I wouldn't even dare, because I have that feeling of knowing this is going to look bad. Yeah. I remember that was Prep's biggest problem when he got bodied by Chilla. I remember screaming like, keep fucking rapping, bro. You gotta catch up, man. You gotta catch up, man. But not even that. Just rapping and looking over to the crowd and you know, looking over to the crowd and not saying anything. Motherfucker, keep rapping, yo. Like, rap. What are you doing? Shut up. Like, rap. Prep did that so many times, dude. And that is just gonna get you killed, bro. You can't be telling somebody it went over the heads. Yeah. And this is another thing I got to talk about. This is because of Daylight. Just because you said something intricate doesn't mean it was hot.
That's true too.
Just because you said something that went over heads doesn't mean it was hot. I used to say that in defense as to why I thought I beat Daylight. Just because Daylight's talking about some intelligent shit. So if he's talking about something of intelligence, that means it was better than my bar. So if I made a bar about a can of tuna, and he made a bar about the flat earth theory, and the flat earth theory is a way more intelligent conversation, does that mean that was better than my can of tuna bar?
Only if he uses it in reference to you where it makes sense. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But I would go as far as to say only if it's really good.
Then nah, don't make
like
you can't use
just because you're talking about Anunnakis doesn't mean that that's amazing.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
But then there's people that are like, "What's an Anunnaki?" And then they Google it and they're like, "Wow, Anunnakis are fucking." That's that outside the box shit, I guess, what you were getting to with the unoriginal. But like I said, it's hard to be that because if it goes with your fan base. Because if I choose to be unoriginal and I reference something that nobody knows about, I don't have a fan base that's going to Google that.
Take that chance.
I don't have a fan base that's going to go in the YouTube comment section and go in all caps. Explanation for Mike P's, salmon fish bar. And then they go, see, the thing is, in 1800s, the salmon were... No, nobody does that for me. So Daylight has that fan base. So motherfuckers
I remember actually listening to the battle with Briz versus Young X when he said I only carry Washington's like non-diaspora. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I went to look it up and carry Washington's husband is a football player. So when he said I only carry Washington, I was like, oh,
it's kind of hard.
Okay. Like, you know,
something's got to
because I'm like, and it's like, if I didn't do that, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, sometimes the fans have to do more some due diligence.
Yeah.
So now, with that being said, Mike, now, do you think, because I think that the battles cannot be officially judged for that kind of reason right there, because there's so many different variables.
You got geniuses and 5 hours of your time.
Yeah, like a supercomputer.
You're not just gonna sit there and fucking
scan through all that shit.
I can't imagine, bro. The second I get off stage, I don't remember a word my opponent said to me. I don't remember one punchline.
It'd be that real though.
I don't remember nothing, and you know what we all said just now. The battle just ended, and you know exactly who won.
It's all about feeling, though. That's the one thing about that building.
Yeah, it is about feeling. That's another thing about building. What separates the building from people that are in the venue. Like I said, in the building, Reid Dollars murdered chess. Reid Dollars kicked the shit out of chess. I heard that everyone was giving it chess 2-1. But in the building, everyone was looking around like, yo, is this 2004? What the fuck? Reid is back, man. I got online, people were like, chess 3-0. I was like, what? I didn't watch that battle. Granted, I don't watch battles. Have I got your back? I don't watch battles. But in the building, I was like, what the fuck? Like, Reid was killing him in the building. It'll still be 3-0 me when the Twork battle drops, but we're talking about specific battles.
Right.
But sometimes
that bases off feeling like Goods and
T-Top. Feeling, bro, yeah.
Like I remember in the building, I'm feeling like, okay, Goods won it, but now I'm hearing online like, yo, nah, T-Top.
T-Top 3-0. I saw T-Top 3-0. Are you kidding me?
I'm like, okay.
I felt Goods killing him in my heart. In my heart, I saw it. I felt T-Top melting in my heart. Like,
and then even with Suge and Ab, it felt like Suge overwhelmingly did better.
Now
I'm hearing that. Yo, if you listen to the bars, yo, Ab. I'm like, okay, I don't know.
See, but we don't have time to do that. We don't have time to do that. They're like, I mean, shit.
Random.
Hip-hop is real, shout out hip-hop is real. Shout out hip-hop is real, the motherfuckers fly everywhere. But shit, niggas block, niggas trying to get to it, man. Shout out to hip-hop is real, man.
I was Zab Zuda noodle shit, Chalaka Booyah shit, bitch. I do this shit. You new to this like getting a Puda fix. Tell me why you stop doing dicks and start chewing clits. That's because you got that package season in and niggas starting to have to get they noodle fix. You slipping, bitch.
Don't tell me stories about niggas that he shot. How he rock on the block, straight drop for the guap. Please stop saying he's sitting on fire like he hot. These Glocks blow holes in T-top like T-pots.